Light. You have maybe Witch Doctor, Voodoo Restoration. It'd be difficult to be able to save the hero if it's jumped by Sand King.
Oh.
Also,
They first phase banned it
I figured you'd want to
game.
right-click it because of the Beastmaster attack speed stuff, you know? You wouldn't want to necessarily pick a DP.
Wow.
Now they're doubling down on that. Look at these lads. These lads are committed to beating up buildings.
How is LGD going to stop the bear, though?
Well, how is Team Liquid going to stop DK Beastmaster, Lycan, Kotl?
With the bear?
I actually like LGD's lineup.
Their draft is scary as hell.
Right.
The Kotl really threw me for a loop. I had no idea what LGD was doing with that, but their
talk to me.
lineup looks really strong.
What does LGD need to do to win? What is
Take every single building in existence.
For the most part, I think LGD actually is just full committed into this push. They see the Disruptor as well, and I was like, Kotl, okay, now I'm starting to understand what they're trying to do here. They really just want to brute force everything and not have to do that push, pull, you know? When we've seen a lot of these teams, when you're playing versus Disruptor, you get a push going, and then you start backing up, and that's when you start hemorrhaging kills. We saw it the last game. Who is getting punished harder than the Lycan is, but bottom lane, X-Nova does get caught out.
And Liquid to claim themselves the first blood as GH and Kuro with the control to take down a Witch Doctor. But as you say, overall, as pinged down immediately, but we are going to see some TPs from Liquid head up there, at least in the form of Kuro. Kuro's going to go up top.
Mid lane.
They have the stun into the Maledict. Miracle, he's not getting out of this one with the paralyzing cast coming in. The brief fire to finish it off.
And they get Matu.
Miracle down, Matu as well. LGD. Smart lane to get. And now Kuro, he could be in trouble as well. The Axis fly in. They're going to have the blast through from FY. And Kuro, he'll pop down the field trying to get himself out of there. But Chalice closes the gap, picks up a third. LGD off to a much better start in these lanes in comparison to game one.
Yeah, they're very happy with this. They denied punished for it. Level 4 on both of these.
Ooh, bottom lane, Mind Control actually able to get in and get the takedown onto Arme.
Looks like a solo kill as
Yeah,
well.
just
GH
dove in
wasn't there.
deep with the Purification, catching Arme off guard with the amount of damage that was coming out for this Omni.
Yep.
At top.
Has 0 items on him, no healing. And mid lane, the pressure continues. X-Nova gets the
stun.
stun.
Cask out. That will allow him to close the gap and get the Maledict down. And this is the time that they want to abuse Miracle. He's not the level 6. No way to escape. Another kill onto this Storm Spirit. And this is very, very impressive to see from LGD.
And 2 towers already at that 7-minute mark.
We said they needed to push. Their draft certainly showed it. And they're certainly putting it into practice. And bottom lane, Mind Control. He has been maledicted. He's a little low on the mana here. Arme just manning up, punching into this Omni Knight. And with the walls chasing him down, is it going to be enough to pop him? It's going to be close. They'll turn towards GH instead. As a rotation from Maybe catches him out with the Dragon Tail. Mind Control will survive with the Tango regen.
As well, and top too.
Chalice is just going in. Miracle does turn up to top with the level 6. Chalice holds him back with the Roar. He'll try and get himself out of there, but GH and Kuroki will be chasing him. He's creating space for that push down bottom to happen, though. Chalice just taking attention of all 3 of Liquid's heroes will go down, but look back down bottom. The tier 1 falling very low. Fortification will come out, but with the Elder Dragon form from Maybe away from Liquid by LGD.
Yep.
FY
in some trouble.
Will be punished here as well, though. Liquid getting some kills for the time spent up on this top lane.
And now they can take that big camp, that tri-camp, that triple stacked hard camp there that you saw FY trying to farm. He wants to get his items as well, and this is going to help Miracle catch back up.
Put onto his lane.
Yeah, but LGD is definitely in a great spot here.
Now they're ready to run down heroes. Do they have the vision onto GH? It doesn't look like they do. So they committed the shapeshift for that. I mean, they have some AoE with the Axes and the Maledict.
Kotl's coming too. Slowly but surely.
There we go. That will do. Well, it's going. I mean, this is a very awkward kill for LGD. Now a sentry gets dropped, but GH, he's going to get himself away from this one.
Goodness.
So, I mean, that was a little bit embarrassing.
No detection.
Now scanning the tree line, they drop to scan. They know someone's in it.
They spot
And
him.
they will find him out now. Straight in GH with the Burrow Strike. Kinetic Field to hold FY in place as the Keeper of the Light is taken down.
So Liquid will get that bottom tower and a kill, but top is being threatened heavily by the rotations of these 3 heroes. And mid as well by the Dragon Knight.
As this got to be so close to the tower at all costs. He doesn't expect that Shadow Blade to be there. They're going to dive in, but Miracle is able to react in time.
Did the overload slow actually slow? Maybe enough to not get that stun off, but okay, Kuroki's cutting waves with his ultimate. This shows how slow-paced their lineup and how greedy it really is from Liquid versus what LGD has with this heavy push. Losing another tier 2 already. Sub 12 minutes.
This time they do have detection onto GH. Able to get the Burrow Strike off, but the Paralyzing Cask flies in. Somnus not able to close the gap for the Dragon Tail as they will back away. But yeah, 12 minutes in, they've taken a second tier 2 tower. They've only taken one. That's bad news for LGD.
Yep. GH should be pretty dead here this time. The Roar even being committed. Easily brought down. Good rotation coming out. Do they want to try to push it into the Roche pit? It does look like it.
Okay. To shove themselves down the bottom lane, get a tier 2. I mean, ideally, if you're LGD, you do want to start thinking about breaking the high ground as soon as possible.
Yeah, with those first books being delivered soon.
Well, in goes the bear. Just keeping eyes on things. See if he can interrupt it with any
Miracle wants to go for a snatch, it looks like. And he has an Arcane Rune as well.
Oh, but Somnus is eyeing him up from the Invis. Shadowblade, DK had his eyes on Miracle. They're playing it careful here, LGD, about how they commit for this one. But yeah, as you say, you have to watch out for the steal play. He already did it once this series. He's not going to be able to do it there. Goes down too quickly. LGD securing themselves the Aegis onto their Dragon Knight. Somnus M leading up. There are wards down for Liquid. They'll see this movement. They'll keep themselves away.
LGD, get these books online. Get that last tier 2. That's the goal, and GH actually gets caught here waiting for the bounty from that great positioning from the Hawk by Chalice. And this can transition them into pushing out that bottom wave and going to that tier 2.
FY's already down there. He's ready to clear the wave out. You have LGD still Liquid in quite a while.
Yeah.
As they're ready to try and head up into the base. Let's see what Liquid can do to stop it. Kinetic field down. Somnus actually thinking for a bit of a split play as he headed towards the mid lane.
The Roar comes out.
They're committing. They've found the Roar. The Repel isn't going to do anything. That is Miracle down for 30 seconds. A huge opening for LGD as they go straight up onto the tier 3s with the Shapeshift, the Walls, the Elder Dragon form. They're taking this tower like nobody's business. And Liquid, without a core, I don't know how they can stop this one. No Storm, 20 seconds still. This is going to be the dream opening that LGD were looking for with this lineup. 16 minutes in, claiming the bottom melee racks. Through the backdoor protection as well as it did kick in, but it wasn't enough to keep those melees alive. And LGD absolutely still on track to flawlessly execute this lineup.
GH, speaking of getting caught out.
Close the gap onto the SK, and GH is down. Another kill. I mean, if this continues to go as it will, with this just this pace that LGD are playing, I can't.
They're not ready by any means. No blink on Sand-King.
Oh,
Miracle.
Look at this setup. He needs backup, though. He can't do this kill on his own, especially with Mind Control being behind Miracle. Repel onto the Storm Spirit. Now Miracle looks he's around with the DK, but of course, maybe still has that Aegis.
I mean, they're ready to end this game. They've got book 3 on the Beastmaster. Everyone's coming in. FY can recall Beast into that mid lane, too. Liquid. Still no Radiance. They are not ready for this by any means.
They really aren't, and LGD, they know that. They want to abuse that opening as much as they can. In goes the army. They've got the Roar onto GH. GH on the sidelines getting knocked back. They do have a Static Storm from Kuro, buying some time. Crimson Guards out as well as the Repel keeps GH alive. The tier 3 as well being held up by the Crimson. Miracle zipping him, an immediate stun from Maybe. Catches out Miracle. He's down for 30. Now the Elder Dragon form comes out. They have fortification, but Liquid, they are slowly but surely losing a second set of tier 3 tower and barracks as LGD are absolutely doing it, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Liquid maybe just tap out and accept defeat off the back of this one. This draft fully executed to its potential by LGD. GH pops an epicenter, but he has to back himself away. The Bear can do very little to stop this as LGD finish off the melee racks and range racks of the middle lane. Matuma Man dying to the Maledict. 11 for 5, 12k lead, 18 minutes in. LGD. Yeah, you have to. There's no way you come back from this one. The draft from LGD was perfect. The execution even more immaculate. This isn't going to happen again, surely, in this series. Kuroki will not let LGD have these heroes together. Beastmaster, Lycan, Coddle, it was all the push that LGD could ever dream of, and they just showed us they know exactly what to do with this sort of game plan.
If they open up with Lycan, I would be very surprised if we don't see Kuroki ban out that Beastmaster. I think that's the biggest thing for me. And the way that they abused that lone druid in that top lane, they just put this Coddle Beastmaster, got the kill, got the second blood as well, got all the 3 tier 1s, as you said. Immaculate performance from LGD. Pretty much no mistakes in this game at all.
There
just
really
ran
wasn't.
away with it. Just a very heavy push lineup into a very greedy lineup by Liquid. Liquid did not get away with their greed by any means. LGD playing it perfectly.
And